Good afternoon, everybody. This is Zeph from the Kiwi 3 Enterprises coming at you with another unboxing series of unboxing / review videos. The first thing I have to unbox right now is a square jellyfish jelly legs with micro ball head. Just a little tripod. Geekinoids did a review on this, and I'm doing my own review, just to give my unique take on it, see how I like it. But it intrigued me, the quality and just the uniqueness of this little tripod. So here we go. I'm going to unbox it now, and I'll mess with it and review, and then I'll finish the video later on as usual. It says the attached micro ball head lets you position your devices at an amazing range of camera angles. Holds up to 9 ounces. I wonder if my DSLR camera would fit on this nicely. I'm sure it weighs more than 9 ounces. Let's see, what's this? It has a little user's manual. How cute. Oh, I see. Both the ball head, where is it? The ball head and the little tripod have their own little user manuals. How cool. Yeah, this is the micro ball head. This is a little long. That's pretty cool. They have that kind of documentation with it. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but I'm glad they put these little instruction books with it. Put those right there. And of course the device itself. Oops. You don't need that. See, there they are. Kind of cool. Little ball head. Just say on the back here. There's a little white sticker on the back there. It says to adjust tension, adjust set screw. Please remove label. Okay, well, it comes right off. And there's a thing to screw it onto the tripod. Oh, I see. The screw's on the bottom here. There's little slots down here. If you can see this, there's slots in this right here. That's how you adjust it, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm not entirely happy with this thing being plastic, but I can deal with it because the camera that you're watching this video on right now isn't that heavy. I mean, like I said, I'm not too thrilled with that aspect, but see, now the legs have a lot of tension to them. You can adjust it like that if you wanted to. And there it is assembled. And I'll be doing some tests with my camera attached to it sooner or later. Because my DSLR camera has a wide-angle lens on the front. I doubt this would hold it. But the legs themselves seem pretty sturdy. This little ball thing could probably be sturdy, as long as it's not too much of an angle. See, I got it not so tight that it's... I didn't completely tighten it up, so I can still move this thing on the top. See? That's probably why I'll have to leave it. And it turns that way too, so this doesn't get over tightened. And this screw comes off because the camera I'm using has a custom ring adapter on it from HD Hat Store. But anyway, that's the unboxing for that. Fix that. There we go. And there it is. Oopsie. Here's a little tripod. And I'll be doing some testing and stuff, and I'll get back to you to what I think of the quality, etc. So I can get a lot of good use out of this. Oh, and I didn't mention these little green footsies here. That's rubber, so it doesn't slide too much. That's good. If I happen to have your desk at an angle, it won't slide off the desk. Alright, I'm back once again with the second part of my square jellyfish jelly legs tripod and micro ball head attachment review. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this. A couple things I noticed, and they mentioned it in the instructions, so it's not too surprising, but there's the adjustment screw for the tension of the ball heads right in on the bottom of the ball head attached. There's some slots in there for a screwdriver. And they also mentioned this tension screw for the legs. Get loose, the legs are just kind of floppy. But I would recommend, on my personal experience, just to keep it about thumb tight so you don't have to have a screwdriver handy. See, keeps it nice and thin. Now, overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. You know, it's only cost me about 10, 12 bucks, something like that, for to get the ball head attachment and the little tripod. Did notice a couple of things though. It worked very well with my Sony WX80, which I'm filming on right now. held it pretty nicely in a couple different angles. You have the tension. Don't over tighten the tension screw for this ball head because it won't do you any good. It only gets so tight. So they might blast a little ball thing out of here too. But I noticed, you know, works great with that camera. Works great with my Canon PowerShot 480. Doesn't work with my giant DSL camera, but I didn't think it would. I tried just for the sake of trying. You know, there's nothing. I couldn't put the screw tight enough to, you know, keep it holding it up, and I'd probably destroy it before I did anyway. I also noticed with the ball head attachment, my Sony WX80 comes with a custom ring around the lens, so I can attach a wide angle lens. Unfortunately, this little ball head can't hold the camera with that lens attached. That or the thing falls over. But I did find out, if you notice in the pictures that I'm showing, if you take the ball head off, I attached the camera just to this with the lens on it, and I positioned the legs so it was, you know, holding up, properly holding up the lens, and it worked that way with this lens attached to it. So in a pinch, you could do that. If you really wanted to, you'd have to set the tripod on a little raised surface or something, or I'd be down in front of it, like crouching down in front of it to get seen. But anyway, a little bit of a disappointment because I was hoping to use this primarily when I have this lens on it in the house here, but no big deal. It's not that huge of a deal, but you know, seeing as everything in this thing is pretty much plastic, I think this set screw might be like aluminum or something lightweight, but the thing it screws into is metal too. But from the little ball thing here is plastic, so I'm not too surprised that it didn't work well. I was hoping against hope, but like I said, you can take this off. And for the money, I'm kind of very impressed with it. I know Geekanoids did a review on this, and at one point I really wanted to try it myself, my own opinions, my own cameras. He has different camera equipment than I do. And like I said, for the most part, I'm very impressed. I really can't do much with this camera on the tripod because I don't think you can get a... I have to research. I don't think you can get a remote for this, even though there's a little sensor thing right here, so I'd have to look into that. Of course, if I'm filming with this camera that I'm filming with now, I can set it on here and hit record and get positioned or whatever. But like I said, for the price and what you get with it, you know, yeah, I'm very impressed. It's just what I needed in here to sit on the desk behind me here. So you can see it here. Like that. And like I said, it's not... You know, it's pretty solid. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna try to break it, but and these little green feet are rubberized, so it doesn't slide around much too. By the way, but yeah, I put it through its paces, and if I need to put the lens on my camera and film or do that on a higher up, I have this little Dubafligi tripod right here. So not a huge deal. So I have options, but just so as you knows. That's it for this particular review. I know I'm gonna get a lot of good use out of this little tripod. I'm glad I bought it. Little square jellyfish emblem there, if you can see that. It's kind of cool end right there. Glad I got it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Yeah. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this baby. And I'll see you in the next review. Till then, bye-bye.